What's going on, y'all? I know y'all like, where he at? He ain't dropping no videos. He must be mad. Nah, look, it's a lot of energies transpiring right now. A lot. And a lot of this rogue energy is transpiring too. I had like a little experience this weekend. Um, it was weird. I ain't not nothing particularly to do with me, but just in the neighborhood. And I'm just watching, like, this is crazy. But the energies was heavy. Like you can see the magnetic vibe it was trying to create. You can see the synapses. You can see how it was trying to infect, almost like a germ. It was like like, like it tried so hard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, look at this. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was weird. My reason for putting this into as a segue or the starter is particularly because we put a lot of work in, and I say we meaning with the interpretation that whoever's watching this is basically on somewhat of a upward spiral, advancing, uh, chosen by their own cognates, recognates, um, just people who are heading in the direction of higher spirituality, whatever that means for you. You know, you put a lot of work in towards these efforts, and then you have what we call collective energy. Well, collective energy is always a high level of synapses. But what we're failing realizing as a set of people, that collective energy is how things move and change into or fortuitive existences. Meaning, if you put a group of people together and everybody thinks the same thought, you can change whatever is fortuitive to happen. So naturally, propaganda, government responses, or whatever have you over a certain amount of years have trained the minds to be connected on the value of holy days, holidays. It's because all your energy is particularly going into the ideal of these particular days. So it makes the gateway larger to enter into people who are weaker because they can't see past their own existence opposed to their controlling aspects. So then when your mind is locked into somebody else's belief, you've opened up the gate to bringing things into your existence. This is why it's so much trauma that happens on so-called holidays. For the most part, understanding the stability and what it takes to maintain what you're putting together, it relies in stillness. That is your recovery. You are working unconditional love. So when things get erratic, rely on stillness. Divine principles are very simplistic. You just have to be innate into your mind and not get what they like to say in the lose control mentality, because you won't be able to think. Remember the work you're putting in this whole year, 2022, 222. All the work you put in this year. We're going into the 7, 223. It's a 7. That's completion. This year is going to be the result of everything that you put in the work over the years. Let's not make that in vain. You are responsible for your own existence at the end of the day. So it's easy to get carried away amongst an ideal, right? What are ideals? The falsities that we believe in that makes us change our priorities of one day, i.e. holidays. Not mad at holidays. I just really don't partake in them. And moreover than that, I'm kind of the type of person who loves my own company. You know what I mean? Like I like to do certain things, you know what I mean? But I don't want to elaborate. I like to, well, why not? I like to travel. I like to do exotic things, you know what I'm saying? I like go places that are not local. You know what I'm saying? As local is normal. You know what I mean? And my mind is never normal. So in order to entertain me, I have to be able to transcend the level of normal. So I'm easily bored by normality. Me personally. So for the most part, I just don't like to be wrapped in the controlling aspect of propaganda. And even before back then, like back in the day, I used to tell people who was around me, "Yo, let's have Thanksgiving a week early. Let's let's celebrate this day because we can get the deals." Like you know what I mean? They'd be like, "Yo," but I'm like, think about it. It's not like you're gonna get cheaper stuff. You're just doing it when everybody else ain't doing it. So you got better traffic. You know what I'm saying? All this like kind of mind blowing, but for the most part, I said, yo, why even play the game? I don't even want to play the game. It is what it is. People gonna be retarded. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But for the most part, attaching yourself to these certain energies, when the minds are collective, the collective minds open a larger gate for whatever else to come walking in there. Because everybody said, hey, this is what we gonna do. That's like catching you sleeping in a sense. You know what I mean? So I just be shifting back and forth. I don't always just be wanting to just dump out information because even doing this leaves you open. So I have to be able to take care of myself too. You know what I'm saying? So if I disappear or whatever, y'all don't see me for a couple days, just be mindful that I'm putting the work in for real. And I don't always be up here dropping knowledge. Sometimes I'll be, you know what I'm saying, talking to somebody as I'm walking in the street or whatever, or somebody in my neighborhood who just never heard the level of knowledge that I can bring, and I'll give that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for the most part, you know, this right here is dope. But me personally, I really put the work in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been in some crazy situations, stopping fights and all that, dropping knowledge at the same time. Like, so, you know what I mean? YouTube is dope. I just be trying to bring my experiences here to maybe help somebody who I can't reach physically, right? So I ain't gonna be doing it how everybody else doing it. I gotta keep myself intact too. So, you know what I mean? I'm really paying attention because I'm really at the wall, you feel me? So it's all good. Don't think I'm in some type of mentality I'm going through something. No, I might be helping somebody else. Divine got everlasting energy, so I don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? Like may seem like, yo, where you at? Don't worry about it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If you want to help, support, show some love, you at the page. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, you know what I'm saying? Put people onto this knowledge right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to support, you know, information is always in the description. You already know the vibes, man. Love, peace, and light. Peace, love, and light, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Nagas. You already know the vibes. One.